functions, we're told what the function is equal to, so we're trying to find f of 4. So this first part here, it's wanting us to substitute in x is 4, so f of 4 is equal to 3 times 4 minus 5 over 2. So all we're doing is substituting in, instead of the x, we want 4, so instead of the x, we want 4. And you would do that if there was an x in lots of places as well. And then you can type that into your calculator to solve, but you end up with 3.5. And that would be your final answer. So that's one answer mark, which is the total out of the first part. And then the second part for section B is to solve the equation f of x equals to x. So that means that f of x equals x, or I could write that in full, 3x minus 5 over 2 equals x, because this is the same as f of x. It was given to us at the start of the question. So for this one, we want to use our GDC, and we're going to plot the graph of it. So we plot this side, we plot this side, and then we find the intersection. So we're going to go to the y equals, and we're going to plot both of these parts. So 3x minus 5, and that is all divided by, 3x minus 5, and that's all divided by 2. And then for my second plot, I want to just plot x. So if I now go to my graphing function, I can see the two different ones, and I want to find out where they intersect. So second function, trace, which gives me the calculators, and I want to do the intersection. So I'm going to click to the left of it, to the right of it, and then I get my final answer there, which is that x is equal to 5. So this is solved where x is equal to 5, which is what I've then got on this side. So for this question, there was one for some sort of method shown. So that could have been for showing this part here, or we could have sketched the function. So we could also have shown that the graph looks something like this, and that we found this part here where x is 5. So something for the method, and then 1 mark there for the answer. And then for part C, if the domain of the function is 1 to 7, what is the range? So if I look at my graph here, I can see that if it's 1 to 7, it's always increasing. So the lowest part is going to be, so it's the red one that I'm, it's the blue one that I'm interested in, the 3x minus 5 over 2. And let me take off the other one. There we go. Just to make it a little bit clearer. So we can see that if the domain is from 1, x is equal to 1, that's this point here, all the way up to x is equal to 7, it's up here. So if I go to my table, then I can actually find out when x is 1, the y value is minus 1. So the smallest part of the range is going to be when x is 1. So that's minus 1. And then the range is going to keep increasing until x is 7. We can see there it keeps increasing and it goes up to 8. So that then gives me my range as well.